She's a picture mess. You
Actually.
do you. Yeah.
Listen, guys, this bit is about being unapologetically you, okay? Hello! Get heart-centered.
Everybody has a story. Like, it's a choice.
Guys, time to go with this, please. Ladies, how them bits?
Episode 11. 'Tis the season
Ho, ho,
to be jolly.
Who you calling her?
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Whatever you
Hanukkah,
celebrate.
Whatever you celebrate.
Festivus,
Merry that.
Kwanzaa, Hanukkah,
Hanukkah.
Christmaka,
Okay.
Christmas. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Whatever you celebrate, man.
Season
Season,
to be jolly.
La, 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 la.
See, I knew I could get you girls singing. Guys, this is the season of
Where's the
travel.
mistletoe?
Oh,
Ah, damn.
next episode. Tis the season for connection, family, eating, consumption, travel, stress, gift giving, Santa or not, whatever it is.
Or
Or
not.
the rabbi.
Yes,
We were
guys,
really good.
we thought we'd do a whole episode about travel tips. We actually got a couple questions in our DMs about how to prepare for the holidays,
How to stay on track.
how to stay on track, travel tips. And so we're kind of going to break everything down into 3 sections. We're going to go through kind of what we do for packing, kind of snacking and health while you travel,
Or must-have.
the must-haves, and then also just keeping calm while you travel, because this is the season where people kind of pick up and move. You go to friends or family's house, you maybe get on an airplane, maybe you're getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Florida. I feel like
Amen.
people go to Florida. a
Maybe
lot.
everybody goes to
I
Florida.
think Florida is where you
Why?
go. I don't know. I just hear that often.
A lot of people say they're going to Florida. I agree.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so wherever you're heading to, we're going to build.
Just came up.
We're going to build a plan for you, Ladybit style. So let's dive into packing. So for me, I'm going to just tell you, I will never ever travel again unless I have a carry-on.
Only
the,
a carry-on.
The days of
Okay.
oh my god, the
I
days
see.
of the days of checking luggage. No, thank you.
I struggle with them.
It is a struggle. I'm sitting at the terminal.
Is it
It's
because
waste
of
of
Canada?
no. It's just wasting my
The
time.
Canadians.
The Canadian, American, wherever, it's a waste of time. I get on with my carry-on. I do not need more than a carry-on situation. Toss it upstairs in my airplane little compartment, get off, and off I go into my adventure.
I will say it is way easier traveling with a carry-on, but depending on how long you're gone, that's my issue. Is if I'm gone for 4 or 5 days, I also pack a juicer with me, and that doesn't go through security very well. The blades and all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm very like I will pack a carry-on, and I will pack like I had or not a carry-on, a juicer. But I got stopped through security and had my bag checked because I packed lemons the other day. And they like just examined the lemons and then did my little hand thing to make sure I wasn't like carrying a or anything. And
In
it's
a lemon.
fine. But
In a
it is
fucking
way easier to go through the airport, load your bag, take your bag off, go straight to where you're going versus waiting fucking forever at baggage.
Are you guys folders or rollers of your clothing inside whichever type of luggage you're
I
It
doing?
roll.
depends on how much time I have to pack.
I roll my weed and my clothes.
Okay.
I definitely roll.
Yeah.
Roll.
Roll with the hump.
I usually, if I have time and I'm not in a rush, then I roll. But if I'm just like grabbing and going and I'm like leaving that morning or something, then I'll.
So lay out what are your essentials in your suitcase.
In your
My
suitcase.
In your suitcase, what are the essentials you're packing for any trip? Doesn't matter what are your non-negotiables. Is it like one pair of underwear for every single day?
No way.
No way.
Okay, this
Who
is
does
how I
that?
do it.
Psychopaths pack one pair of underwear for the day.
I used to
Me.
get. Okay, can I just say, traveling used to be a huge trigger for me. I used to have this story in my head that I was not a good traveler and I had anxiety and I didn't know what to pack, and the airport would always lose my baggage, so I was like, I have to carry it on, right? I had all these stories, all these rules, hard and fast rules. For someone who hates rules, now I'm just easy breezy with it. I think about, and I'll explain to you how I do it, but I think about what I do in a day, because wherever the fuck I'm going, I want to do what I do in a day wherever I go, right? I'm still me. I want to do my things. So I've created a life where I can do that. I make sure that I pack I go through my day. Okay, I wake up, I have my robe that I put on immediately. It's my smoking robe, it's my Mary Jane robe. I put it on, it's my Vintage Redo. They're fucking amazing, okay? I put that on and I prime. Shout out Vintage Redo. I start priming in that. Usually I have my Uggs on because I'm fucking freezing, right? Because Jake runs the air conditioning like a psychopath all the time, even in the winter. Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. So
like,
is all this in your suitcase? Like, let's talk about what
my
is
robe
in your
is
suitcase.
actually here with me. So I put on my robe, right, and then I'm done priming. I immediately go into the kitchen and I have my plant-based pre-workout that I drink because that wakes me the fuck up. So I put that aside to grab. I go into the pantry, right? I'm not all in the bedroom. It drives people nuts watching me pack. But I go through what I do in my day, and that's how I know what to pack. Then after that, I usually do a workout that I actually stream from my laptop. So I take my laptop, I get the charger from my laptop, and I put those by my suitcase. Then I think about what I do after that, and it's my fucking celery juice. So I make sure to take celery out so that I can remind myself to buy one for like the night before, to have it ready, and then to pack the juicer, and or I'm kind of crazy like this, I will just Amazon one and get it delivered wherever I'm going. If I'm coming to someone's house who I know is going to have it, then I don't have to pack that. That's like one less thing to pack, right? Next, after that, I do that throughout my day. I masturbate, so yeah, every day. So I make sure that I pack sex toys, even if my partner's coming with me, because why the fuck not? We get a little crazy, okay? Take the batteries out. It's super fun when you have to say it's the electric toothbrush, right? Super funny. Yeah.
So
I just feel like our packing habits are slightly
very
different.
different.
So I make sure I have all the things I want, and then I make sure I have all the same amount, right? Same amount of clothes for the next day. That's how I pack. Maybe that's how you pack.
I do
Check things off the
dissect
list.
similar. So I say, okay, what do I sleep in? Underwear. So I do like underwear is a given, right? But I usually do like
I hope so.
I do like 2
For
a
some
day,
people.
but I don't poop anymore. So I just do it. I'm like, what if I get wet?
Valid question.
Yeah, girl.
Valid
Okay.
concern.
I bring
Extra
2 pairs
pair of undies.
with
Okay.
Crohn's and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Ostomy supplies. I was in Vancouver.
Yes.
And realized that I was like a bag short for my trip. Like didn't have any extra ostomy supplies. So I like went on Google and found this like medical supply store, and we rode bikes through Vancouver to like find this ostomy supply store. So in an extreme situation I could always do that. But I know that I'm gonna work out every day. So I'm packing workout shorts and a sports bra, and then an outfit for the day, and then maybe a backup outfit for night because they need a wardrobe change or something. And that's it. I usually try to stick to like 2 pairs of shoes.
What about toiletries? Let's talk toiletries.
Okay.
So for me, always the toothpaste, floss, all the essentials. But is there anything that you guys are like, oh man, this has to come with me? A toiletry item that you can't live without? Obviously, for all 3 of us, if you know us, is chapstick.
No, 100%.
Right? We're big chappy girls.
Yeah.
I get weird and I have to wash my face every single night. So I bring my wash, my moisturizer, like my night cream. I'm sounding like an old woman now, but my night cream, like all of it. I'm a very big, like I need my face products to be the same no matter where I go.
I love that. Okay. Mine's a little weird. I always bring herbs, and I'm not talking about weed. I always bring like a sage stick that's actually a sage bundle, and it's in my toiletry bag. And every single time security asks me what it is, and I'm like, no, it's not weed. It's sage. And sometimes I burn it, and sometimes I don't, depending on the rules of where I'm staying. But I feel that it protects me, and I also have Palo Santo spray with me.
Oh, I love that. Actually, that's something I should. Lindsay is going to give me a tutorial on Palo Santo and saging and all that sort of stuff. So that might be in my my repertoire for packing from now on. I love it. Do you guys? How many? Let's talk numbers. How many shoes is too many shoes? And do you do flip flop, runner, heel? Is it a booty, heel, runner? Like, what is the combo? And I know, don't get into, well, it depends if I'm in a beach and if I'm in. How many shoes?
Doesn't depend on anything. I go for no shoes.
Okay, how many? Yeah, what's too many?
I usually don't pack tennis shoes because I work out barefoot. And then I will bring like boots and maybe heels. Heels and boots. Depending on the weather, flip flops and boots. Heels,
Yep.
boots,
Nikes.
whatever. Yeah.
Nikes and Vans, or Nikes and boots.
Yeah.
Never heels. Never a platform. No
Mine
thank
is
you.
only if I'm speaking,
I
and I'm usually
only-
speaking when I travel. So like
I only
one
wear
day.
heels.
I only wear them for one day. Okay. What was that?
I said I
Speak into
only
the
wear
mic.
heels.
She whispered it in
In
my
the
ear.
bedroom.
Yeah, it's because I don't walk in them. They're only if they're like above my head or behind or
okay,
somewhere.
okay.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good on the walking in the heels. No, thank you. I'm like a deer.
Oh my
really
god,
fun to
I'm
watch.
dead. Do you guys ever bring your own towels?
I never do.
No?
You bring your own towel?
No, never, but I totally,
Yeah.
and the only
I-
reason I
so-
reacted was I
I
thought you would have, I catered that question for you, Raina, because
I'm
I
shocked.
thought,
I
thought
don't. Why would you think I did? I like
you're a
it.
bit of,
cleanly.
you're
Okay.
very clean,
Okay, yeah.
cleanliness based, you like,
Yeah.
you like things a certain way. I
You
would
think
assume,
I am? Okay, so
Yeah, you know,
Guys.
guys, that's simple tips and tricks. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing that no one here is taking notes and going, oh God, thank goodness she said. to
Pack a
bring-"
dildo.
Yeah, I mean, but at least if anything, you can kind of see how the three of us who do a lot of traveling manage our suitcase.
Yeah.
So the next thing we wanted to kind of talk about was health while you travel, because it's coming up to the holidays, and I know what most people do, they give a big fuck you to health and nutrition, because once I start boozing and drinking and eating all the things, it's just going to go downhill. And if one day turns into 10, oh well. So your vacation, and we all agree on this, is not your excuse to toss your health to the wind. And
your vacation and your holiday is one day, right? Especially like Christmas. Like you get Christmas, fine, go buck wild. New Year's Eve, go buck wild, right? That's 2 days out of like 2 weeks that you actually get to like stay on track.
yeah, but Raina, I work really hard, and I'm going to Hawaii for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna let it go.
Then you can, but what you can't do is complain about the fact that you feel like shit.
Right. But here's the thing too, I think a lot of people don't realize how they feel while they're eating like shit. So you can go to Hawaii and have a blast and do whatever and eat whatever, but you're gonna feel like shit.
So what do we do? What are little tiny things that we do? And I honestly, Linz, I love the sage and the Palo Santo. Great tips for keeping wellness. What else can we do?
Pack snacks.
Yeah, guys, I am the snack
Snack queen.
We love to
I
snack.
am always
I love that
munching
snack.
on something. And you know what? This is why I have "fuck you, love you" tattooed on me, because of my Crohn's. I have a little bit of like the slight edge on the fact that I pack snacks, because the majority of the places I go aren't necessarily, like I can't rely on the fucking airport in Birmingham, Alabama to have a gluten-free vegan option for Lindsay Ross, like, and the 0.01% of Alabama that's actually vegan and gluten-free. Like, you know what I mean? So you can't kind of leave it up to the odds and then set yourself up for disappointment and then be annoyed about the fact that there's not an option for you on an airplane that caters to like 99% of the population and not you individually.
Yeah.
So why don't you take care of you? I make sure I have snacks. I make sure that the second they ask me in the TSA about the snacks, I don't shame myself and I say, I have food allergies, severe food allergies. And they're like, okay, cool, bye. They don't want to fuck with you. They don't want to deal with that. So advocate for yourself. And the worst thing that could happen is they take your snacks and they throw them away, right? Because the other
I've
side
never had
of
that
it,
happen though. Like I pack snacks everywhere and I've never had them throw anything away.
You are a travel snack genius. Like you are constantly
You're a
packing
witch.
Pack
snacks.
everything food wise.
Is that for you, or like is that a
I think it's a
mother
mental
thing?
health
Is it also
thing.
like a mom? Because that's very
Yeah.
mother, right?
Yeah.
We come packing,
That's true.
our purse pops open, and there's 49
snacks.
snacks for
Yeah.
everybody.
And a Werther's original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she always has snacks for me. And then a
Yeah.
snack after my snack.
Yeah, but what's funny is I don't snack a lot, but I know when I'm traveling, the likelihood of me sitting down for like 3 solid meals is probably not going to be very high. So I will eat a bag of Bubba's and a bag of beef jerky or something that I know I can have and help me stay on track. But
What about working out while you guys travel?
Oh, it's a must because I need to move my body. I don't care about fitness at all, personally. I just am not willing to take for granted the opportunity and the blessing that is being able to move my bones. And so I move them as often and, however I can. And if that means I have to modify something, then I have to modify it. But at least I am able to celebrate the fact that I showed up for myself. And so if traveling is something that stresses you out, and then set aside that time for yourself, especially if you're going to see fucking family and you know that they're going to trigger the shit out of you. Be like, hey, I need to go do this 20-minute thing real quick, and squat for 20 minutes. Who cares? Sit and meditate for 20 minutes. Just do something that's for yourself.
You know
and
what?
that's what I think the fitness thing is. It's more so to have that 20 to 30 minutes by yourself, whether it was meditating or working out or listening to music and zoning out. Like I think that's like I've used water bottles in a hotel room instead of weights because I didn't have weights. No excuses.
And what's crazy is back in the day, pre-kids, I used to build my travels around an activity. So I would go somewhere to surf, go somewhere to snowboard, you know, the last time I came to see Reina, I looked to see if there was a 5K run, so that certain things that I could build into my life still added movement and health. So
That
there's
makes so much sense, and I'm over here having an aha moment going, I thought you were a fucking psychopath for coming on a vacation and going on a goddamn 5K, but now, now I respect that hustle and drive, and this bitch got first place.
No big deal. Do you guys, and it's funny because whatever you set up on your vacation, see, I was with these guys, neither of them came out to the race.
No, I was sleeping, thank you very much.
So I like to practice self-care and I like sleep.
And I like to support from afar. I support you, I see you from my bed.
And just to bring that full circle, I don't need them to come out. So build your travel, your health around you. I don't need to ask my mom, can I take 5 minutes for myself? I'm gonna go out and take a walk. I don't need to ask the girls, hey, are you guys okay if I sneak away and go run this? I don't need to answer to anybody, guys. When you're traveling, when it's your health, deal with you. Because what that is going to domino into is a feeling of anxiety, panic, and not calm. And that's the next thing I think we should kind of talk about is how do you keep calm when you're traveling?
Oh man, trigger word, calm and travel. Okay, so first of all, what story do you tell yourself? Do you tell, just from the jump, do you tell yourself that you're bad at traveling? That you have anxiety when you travel? That you always get randomly selected because you're covered in tattoos and they're gonna swab your palms and it's isolating and you don't understand and blah, 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 right? All the things. Is it happening for you? Are you getting to go on a trip or do you have to go somewhere? So it really starts with your mindset about wherever the fuck you're going, okay? Are you grateful that you have the opportunity to get on an airplane, which is like kind of a fucking miracle that we're able to even fly like a bird. So just take that into consideration for a moment, okay? Like I'm saying things on purpose because I want you to understand that like we are so fucking blessed with the ability to even be able to travel. And I wish I remembered, I want to say it was George Carlin, but I don't know. Had a comedy skit about the Wi-Fi on the airplanes and how it was something that we had never had before. And the second we have it, suddenly everyone's in like disarray. When they're
Tony Robbins.
It was Tony Robbins.
He's not the one that started that though.
Okay,
there was someone that said it, and Tony Robbins is like, you know, I love him. Like,
Preach, we love you, Tony.
Listen, you and David Goggins. Oh, geez, okay, but there was someone that said it, and it's the same idea. It's how are we not acknowledging the fucking miracle that is the ability to even travel, right? To even get on a plane and transport yourself to somewhere completely different in a day or even a couple. So I enter travel now with a complete gratitude mindset, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to, with an attitude of gratitude, because I had a straight attitude before about it, right? About the fact, just all of it, the things that I believed in the story that I told myself. So going into it with gratitude is already calming, right? And knowing that no matter what happens, okay, I know this is gonna suck to hear, it is completely out of your fucking control what occurs the second your toe is at the airport. All you have control over is you. So I make sure that I pack the things I need in my carry-on and don't set myself up. I'm like a child. I make sure I set myself up for success at the airport. If I insist on checking a bag, because even though I had a story that they always lost my luggage, I finally just went with the belief that it stressed me out to have to lug a heavy bag, and I go to the bathroom all the time with Crohn's, to lug a fucking suitcase in and out of the bathroom, or to trust a stranger at the airport, hey, don't put anything in my bag while I go pee, like, so I don't have to lug this 50-pound bag to the bathroom 600 times in the next 2 hours. Set yourself up. If they lose your bag, they lose your bag. I ended up getting my bag lost, and it was the best thing that happened to me. I had to make do with what I had, and I realized I would never not pack my meds, my food, right? My laptop, my chargers, change of underwear, cash. Like, pack the things that you absolutely need, so if they lose your suitcase, you can get whatever you need or have what you need on you. And truly, like, get a pair of headphones, okay? If you don't have money, you can go to the dollar store. I didn't have money for a very long time, and I had dollar store headphones, and I would put little covers and hold my beanie over them because I didn't want people to see that I had dollar store headphones. I was really shameful about it. Now I have AirPods, and I just want to be honest, the same fucking sound quality. It just doesn't have a cord, okay? So get yourself some headphones and plug into something. something so that you can control the trigger that is travel and you can stay calm. So while they're checking your bag 600 times, while the person in front of you is taking 7 hours to take their laptop out of their bag and they forgot that they had a water bottle, and then the TSA agent's like, hey, you have a water, and they're like, that's not my water. Okay, all of that, you got headphones in and you're vibing out to music or a book on tape or maybe silence, whatever you like, whatever you need, give that to yourself. And that is going to be the most calming thing you can do while you travel. That's what I mean about easy breezy. The second they're like, hey, take your headphones off, you're going through the metal detector, I'm like, oh, maybe throw them in the thing and glide through. The first thing I do is grab the headphones and put them back, and if you travel with me, you will watch it happen. I put them back in my ear because I don't want anybody to fucking talk to me and harsh my mellow, okay? I am in control of my trigger when I travel, and I do this when I travel with Jake. It doesn't matter who's with me. I am in control of what occurs from the time that I step foot into the airport until I get on that plane, what occurs within my body and my bubble, and so are you.
And that's awesome, because the thing is that whether you are going across the street to your parents' house or flying across the country, whatever means of travel you're doing, you're in control of it. So I hope our tips on packing, on health while you travel, and keeping calm have put you in a state of la 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 la.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Has put you in a state of fa la la
Put you in a state of something.
fa la la, to have a wonderful holiday season from us at Lady Bits.
And not stress about the travels.
And love yourself, okay? Please. 'Tis the season, but it doesn't mean you have to be a doormat. You matter. Take care of them bits. I love it.
Done.
Well done.
Pizza time.
Episode.
And I do it like a psycho with the headphones. I don't like.
Hey Lady Bits, thanks again for tuning in and listening to our podcast. The way this community really grows and supports one another is simply by word of mouth. We would really appreciate it if you could head over and rate and review our podcast on iTunes, then go check out our social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and go like, share, comment, and subscribe to all of it. This community is really to support women, educate women, and also just to help you find your voice. So until next time, take care of the bits you've got.